So some of you may know that over a year ago, I started my own clothing line and began producing clothing local here in Los Angeles. So through the whole process, I've gained a whole new respect for clothing and garments. And even though sometimes fashion can be painful, it's very rewarding in the end when you have a final product to show for and you actually get to see it on other people. And I've realized that there is a lot of other influencers, if you want to call them that, who are now starting to get into different lines of business, and a lot of them are actually taking a dive into the fashion industry. Now, as a fashion enthusiast myself, I thought that it would be really helpful and fun to do some honest reviews on some YouTubers merch. So that is what we're doing today. So I found that honesty and real criticism is something that is really helpful in order to grow your brand and to improve. And if you want to head over and check out my fashion line, this is actually one of the newest t-shirts that we released. I'll put a link in the description as always. It is moodymee.la on Instagram. Give us a follow, check out our clothing, let me know your thoughts. I'm all for criticism, constructive criticism. So I thought that I would go ahead and do it for other blooming clothing brands. And the first one that we're going to start off with is Felix and Marzia's clothing line, Tsuki Market. Not only do I love their clean and simple designs, but they also seem comfortable, versatile, and pretty gender neutral. I know that their production is in China, but I did see on their website that they go through a source that is humane, which is really nice to hear. So I ordered some pieces from their store. It was very easy to get. It came pretty quickly in the mail, and I spent about $200. So it comes nicely folded in this cute little pastel pink bag. As you open up the bag, you get this cute little character, which is their logo right here with a cute little smiley face on it, and the text for Tsuki. I think Tsuki. I might be mispronouncing that. Ooh. I ordered a pair of socks, a windbreaker, a beret, and a t-shirt. I also got some cute little stickers and then a little thank you note. It says, please enjoy your latest Tsuki purchase. Our products are created with great attention to detail and we strive to improve with every new release. We love to hear your thoughts or see pictures. So I'm definitely going to tag them on Instagram wearing these pieces. So everything is bagged individually. Let's go ahead and start with the shirt. So my first initial thoughts is that it is actually really sewn very, very nicely. We see the little tag out here. Let's go ahead and open this up. Whoop. I'm gonna go in. We're gonna inspect this together. You can call me Inspector Tiffy. So on the inside, we have an embroidered tag. It has a size small on it, and there also is another tag that is attached onto this. They also have their Instagram and Twitter link on the back of this. Good for them, because now I know where to post my stuff. The logo is embroidered directly onto the garment, which is always nicer. It is more expensive when the item is embroidered directly onto the garment rather than just being a patch. And the actual embroidery detail itself looks nice. There's something that I do notice already about this, and this is probably the manufacturer's mistake. Normally when you embroider, you don't have this paper left over. And I believe that this paper is actually supposed to dissolve away when heat is applied. Normally the manufacturer or the embroiderer takes care of this step. That's an easy fix. I mean, you can peel it off yourself. So let's take a closer look at the garment and the sewing. What I like about this is the detail in the collar. Pastel pink shirt with the white collar is really a really cool and just subtle detail that you would think would be an easy thing to do, but sometimes it can be hard to source. Just a heads up, we're gonna go very in depth. This is probably stuff that you would never recognize or realize, but this is now engraved in my brain and I can't help but look at the details. So I'm noticing right off the bat that there is some pink thread that's used on the white portion. I don't see anything wrong with that. What does bother me is when you get to the back of the garment, the back of the neck, that stitching just stops, and you can see there's actually a thread right here that if I were to pull it, that would come undone. Oh, that's not good. It looks like the actual manufacturer forgot to backstitch, so the thread is already loose. If I were to pull that, this is going to come undone, and I can tell already it's so delicate. After a couple washes, that's gonna come undone. So I may actually go over and do that myself. They didn't forget it on the other side. I probably should have done this before I actually went into the details. The fabric is pretty soft. It has a stretch to it. If we take a look at what the fabric context are, we have a little tag right here that is always needed to be included. So this is 100% cotton made in Canada. Ah, I thought it was made in China. Maybe it's just made in Canada. Machine wash colds with light colors, no bleach, hang dry, low iron. Yeah, that sounds about right. That's all I can say about this garment without trying it on. So let's go ahead and try it on and see how it fits. So the t-shirt is actually a really comfortable fit. I really do like the length of the arms. It fits my body type really nicely. It's very soft. Yeah, I really like this shirt. All right, so next item we're going to take a look at is the beret. All right, here she is. Adorable. I love berets. This actually feels like it is wool. There is no branding tag and there is no garment tag. That's a big oops. So the embroidery itself looks fantastic. If we take a look on the inside of the embroidery here, this is what it's supposed to look like. No white paper, nice and clean, definitely better than the t-shirts. What I do love about this beret is the color and the little detail of this guy right here that seems to just be tacked on this other color. And I'm a little bit nervous about this fabric. It's very soft, it's very plush, but I do feel sometimes that I get like a little poke. You know what I'm talking about? Sometimes when you wear sweaters and they are a little pokey, I could already see like particles flying in the air from this. Overall, I really love the simplistic design. I'm a sucker for pastel pinks, if you can't tell, with light colors. So I really do like the combination with the black embroidery. I like that call. So yeah, I'll have to try it on.
So the beret fits pretty comfortably on my head. I definitely will have to pin it down with some bobby pins so it doesn't slide off. I did think that the wool was going to be a problem with it being itchy, but I didn't feel anything with my hair. So overall, I'm pretty happy with the beret.
Next, we can take a look at the socks. All right, we got a pair of little socks. And I don't know about you guys, but I am a sucker for socks. I love a good pair of socks. What can I say? So this is actually made really well, and ooh yeah, if we take a look on the inside here, you can see all of the work done getting the logo in here. It is actually part of the fabric, part of the threading, which is really nice. So yeah, I know that Felix has done socks in the past with another company, so I feel like these are really nice quality, and I feel like he might have gone through that company or even through their sourcing to create these socks. There's even like another different detail right here on the top. You could tell like there's a different type of threading that's used, so that's a really nice detail. I really like these, but yeah, I'll have to try them on and I'll tell you more about them.
So the socks only come in one size, and you can tell there's a little bit of fabric that's scrunched up by my heel. They are a little bit big for my feet. I wear a size 8 in women's US, but I really do like the quality of these socks. I've worn them a couple times and they are pretty comfortable.
So last but not least is the windbreaker. So I was a little hesitant on buying this because it is white, and I don't really have very much white because, I mean, white does get dirty. Sometimes even washing it with wrong colors, you can mess it up. But taking this out of the bag, the fabric feels really nice. It feels like a very thick, even thicker than the windbreaker fabric that I'm wearing right now. Nice chunky zipper that also has a custom little pull tag on this. This is really cool. You guys wouldn't know how much of a pain it is to get these. So I really do like that detail. I do see some loose thread already on the bottom. It could have been cut off during production. I'm not, a stickler for this. I'll just cut it off myself, but some people are sensitive to that. So this one actually was made in China. It's 100% nylon. Machine wash, warm, with light colors, only non-chlorine bleach when needed. Tumble dry medium, do not iron if decorated. So interesting. Yeah, so it seems like they're sourcing from both Canada and China, which is cool. I mean, different manufacturers for different things. It makes total sense. They also have a different type of tag on the inside right here, and it seems to be attached really, really nicely with their logo on it. How nice is this zipper? Cool, chunky zipper. I like it. All right, so on the inside, you can tell that there's another type of fabric. This is like a mesh type fabric. It's pretty common in windbreakers. I actually have it in this one as well. And then on the back, we have some silk screen that is done right here. So we just got Tsuki text that is just silk screen on this back panel right here. So I mean, it looks like pretty good silk screen, not too thick. I'm not sure if this will actually rub off on this fabric, so I would just be careful with that. You don't want to iron that either. Other than this little snaggle right here, the sewing along the bottom looks pretty good. It's weird, is this elastic that's inside of this doesn't stretch very much. It does have a little bit of a stretch to it though. I think it's probably just the type of elastic. Let's take a closer look at the pocket, the adorable little pocket. So my first initial thought on this is it's a little bit sloppy. I mean, it could be done a little bit nicer. There's a lot of like loose thread that has been caught onto the, I don't even know what's going on here. I think it got caught onto when they were sewing on the Velcro. And then we have some fabric that's kind of like sticking out on the top right here. You know, just like little things that could be improved. If we look inside, I mean, yeah, no. It's a pocket. Super cute idea with the color blocking of the pocket. I really like that. Let me turn it inside out just to see. Yeah, it looks like the sewing around the arms again is just very, very sloppy. This one is actually a mistake, it looks like. We have another one right here that I'm just like pulling apart, but I don't think it will actually unravel. A little bit messy. I mean, look at all of this threading right here. That's definitely something that you want to take up with the manufacturer, the production team, because I know it's so hard. You're not going to inspect every single garment, but you want to make sure that you're getting good quality stuff. That's what you're paying for. I can't really say any more about the windbreaker without trying it on.
So the fit of the windbreaker, I feel like a little bit big for a size small. The arms are just a tad too long for me, and the placement and design of the pocket is actually kind of awkward and uncomfortable.
Noticing that there is a super cute little embroidery detail on the arm that I didn't see initially. This is done super cute. The thread color choice is perfect. It almost kind of looks a little bit metallic. Super cute touch there.
So overall, for the items that I received with this order, I'm gonna go ahead and do my rating and review. For pricing, I'm gonna give them a 4 out of 5. I do feel like it is a little bit overpriced for some of the items and could just be a tad lower. For design, I'm going to give them a 4 out of 5 as well, only because the pocket for the windbreaker is just a little bit weird. I don't think it was actually intended to be used as a pocket, but I feel like when you purchase a windbreaker, you want to have some pockets on it. And for quality, I'm going to also give them a 4 out of 5, just because there was a lot of loose threads on the windbreaker, also some loose threads on the t-shirt around the collar as well. As far as presentation and quality goes, they definitely have room for improvement.
But if you have another grading system or another category that you think I missed, please comment down below. This is, again, my first time doing this, so I definitely have room for improvement. You can rate my review if you want. But I hope that this was helpful for all of you watching who were thinking of purchasing. I hope this is helpful for Felix and Marzia to get some really good feedback. If you guys have any other suggestions, if you like this series, please show your support. Leave a like on this video, subscribe if you're not subscribed, turn on notifications, and leave a comment down below letting me know what clothing line, influencer, YouTuber who came out with a clothing line that you'd like me to review some of their product, because I will not say no to buying some clothes. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. My name is Tiffy, and I will see you all later. Bye.